Hello ladies. Okay, I'm back to finish those flip pockets that we're making for our 10 by 10 album. And if you remember, it'll be this cute little flip pocket that flips up. You do have room for a tag. Turn it over. Nice flat surface again, so you can put another picture. There's 2 of these in your album, in our 10 by 10 album. What you want to start with is a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Now I've already cut mine, but I'm going to go ahead and score it with you. So you'll have 2 pieces. You'll have these 2 6, oh, this one's just my instructions, but you know what I mean. They're 6 inches wide by 12 inches long. And let's get our scoreboard. So on our scoring, let's score on the 12-inch side first. We're going to score at 4.5. Okay. Then we're going to score again at 9. Rotate to your 6-inch side. I'm going to double check this. Oh, no, that's correct. Rotate to your 6-inch side, and you're going to score 1/2. I rotate, it's just easier for me, and I score again at 5. So you're going to want a 1/2 inch on one end and an inch on the other side. It does not matter which side at this point. Okay, now what I want you to do is just kind of fold up your ends there just a little bit so you can see what we're doing. If you notice, you have one end. Remember, we scored at 4.5, so it's going to be shorter than this end. So I keep that end towards me as a reminder of where I need to be. And what we're going to do is we don't need these 2 sections. So I'm going to go ahead and miter this corner, and I'm going to just cut, let me get more free. I'm going to cut this off. If you're talented, you can put it in your cutter, or you can just cut it by hand, whichever you prefer. Now, we don't need this middle section. So let's go ahead. I just kind of miter that corner as I'm cutting. We're going to cut our middle section out. Miter that corner as you're going. Now, on this end, it's the small end, I turn it towards me. That way I keep straight. You don't need this to be a complete inch. You can measure it if you like, or you can just eyeball it. I just eyeball mine because it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. But don't get it too short. You still need to have enough room there for a pocket. Now fold those up, and if you notice that maybe you didn't miter that corner enough, just go ahead and do a little more cutting. Okay. So now what you want to do is just do some folding here. Now on these flaps, you need to turn these in. Or you can just turn them over and fold them, whichever, but they're going to go on that side. Okay? So when we do this, we want to fold the pocket up. So go ahead and fold it up and get things even. Take your bone folder. Remember, on the flat side, you don't want to tear your paper. Get your edges down, and then you're going to fold it backwards. Okay? So that's what it should look like. This is the flap, and it's going to go to the back, and it's going to attach to your mini album. Now on the mini album, I hope you haven't already gone ahead and put mats on the pages, because that does need to go down first. So let's go ahead and open our little pocket. Remember, I just keep it closest to you, 1/4 inch, or whatever adhesive. Maybe you're using the glue, or you could be using red line. I just use score tape. Love it. Easy to use. Tear. Plus, I sell it on Country Craft Creations, and you can get it for really inexpensive. You'll never want to go back to your ATG gun. Now, on this flap here, okay, you need to have it extended like this because you're going to put your score tape. So I use 3/8 of an inch. You can, like, again, use whatever you like. I won't scold you if you're not using score tape, but that's okay. No. So go ahead and get your score tape down. score tape here, score tape there, and let's remove this. Remember, you want to make sure you get it straight on this edge. Okay? So I just get more in the camera, hold it over, and push it down. And look, you have a flip pocket. We're going to put this on the page next, and it's going to turn, and there's your little flip page. Now, a couple of things you can do. You can put a magnet on this side if you'd like, or Velcro, whatever you're using. I use the magnets, I use the basic gray, and again, I sell those on Country Craft Creations. So let me grab my 10 by 10 album that we've been working on. And I hope you had fun making this. I know I did. I'm waiting for my Christmas paper from Graphic 45 to get here so that I can decorate it. Now, this will go on the back of page 2. If you'd like it, you can put it anywhere that you want. So, this is the back of page 2. We have this little flap, and it's going to sit right there. So, let's go ahead and take off our score tape. Fold your flap down and just get your corners matching up. Get that score tape down good and tight, and there's your pocket. Now, you probably do want to use a magnet. Really, unless you put some ribbon down, you could tie it. But let's go ahead and let's use the basic gray magnets. I'm going to use the small ones. And I think when I get to my pages, I probably will go with the bigger basic gray magnets, because some of these are nice big pages. And your magnets do like to go crazy when you open the package. It's like they're begging to get out. Okay, I put them together. You're going to have a plus on one side, and you're going to have a minus on the other side. And you need to take off the paper. I'll tell you, when you're taking off protective paper, sometimes the backing likes to try and come with it. So I just grab my little tool from Cricut, try and work that paper off. Now, if it does come off, it's no big deal. You can just use your score tape if you have it. So what I do is I get an idea of where I want them, then I put them down, see, while they're together. And I've just noticed something as I turn my page, I'm a little off. That's okay. Let's just do a little more creasing here. That's probably because I did not use my cutter. So unless you're really straight, I would use your cutter. Okay, let's go ahead and take the back off this one. These do take a little patience. And this one is wanting the adhesive to come with it. So I'm actually going to push that paper down a little bit. And it's not wanting to really cooperate with me. So what I'm going to do is, if it takes the adhesive, it takes the adhesive. I'm just going to use my score tape. Let me tell you though, don't ever just use your score tape on top of the paper, because trust me, the paper will come off, so will your score tape, and you're going to lose your magnet. Well, you get to see the difficult one in action. Everybody has a difficult child. Okay, I put him down and just basically rub it, and now I've got a nice little magnet. So it's up to you if you want to put a magnet on the front, or if you don't mind it flapping a little bit. But there is your pocket page. Now you're going to want to make your second pocket, and in the book I did put it on the back of our gatefold. So we had our gatefold here. This is such a big album. We had our gatefold. Then you had this extra piece, and that is where I put the second pocket. And I'm making mine, so I will get mine all made, all taped, and all ready to go. Actually, that's backwards. Oh, and if you did ever want these on the opposite side of a page, you can. You just make sure you fold it the opposite way like I originally had it. So put it down like this. That brings up another good question. Let's go ahead and fold it the other way. We're going to fold it down. We're going to fold it down. So maybe you want it over here. You sure can. See, we learn things together. No. So anyway, there's your pockets. If you have any questions, just leave me a message down below. And don't forget, for our basic gray, the little 3/8" magnets that you will not see through your paper unless you have a real talented eye. See, you can't even see them. You barely can feel them. Visit me on Country Craft Creations and also see our new Wizard of Oz paper line. Thanks for watching.